Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Evercade A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of the games on Blaze's Evercade retro gaming system. Today's game is Super Robin Hood, which was a 1992 release by Codemasters, developed by the Oliver twins for NES as a remake of their first ever commercially successful game, also called Super Robin Hood, on the Amstrad CPC. Now this game is part of cartridge 12 for the Evercade, which is the Oliver twins collection. All profits from this cartridge go to the National Video Game Museum in Sheffield, UK, so it's a charity cartridge, so you can feel good about yourself picking this one up. As I say, Super Robin Hood originally came out for Amstrad CPC, and the NES version is quite different. So different, in fact, that it ended up being ported back to home computer systems under the name Robin Hood Legend Quest. You can find it on 16-bit platforms as well. Now, in the case of the original Amstrad CPC version, legend has it that the Oliver twins passed off coding duties between them on the Amstrad original for 23 hours a day, occasionally having to let the machine rest for a little while so it could cool down. So that's dedication for you. Anyway, let's go play Super Robin Hood. Okay, here we are with Super Robin Hood from the Oliver twins, seen here on the Oliver twins collection cartridge for the Evercade, cartridge number 12. As with the previous episode of Evercade A to Z, I'm using my tie-clip mic for today because my microphone stand broke. So if you'd like to help me get some equipment that isn't shit, please do check out my Patreon at patreon.com/PeteDavison or mywaygamer.net/donate for various ways to help out. I would very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyway, enough shilling for myself. Let's have a look at Super Robin Hood. So, as I say, this is an adaptation of the Oliver twins' first commercially successful game, which was originally for Amstrad CPC. This version of the game is very different to the Amstrad CPC original, and I really like this game actually. It's a lot of fun. And as I say, they thought enough of this game that it actually ended up getting ported back to home computers. So if you look up a game called Robin Hood Legend Quest for Atari ST, Amiga, and I think some of the 8-bit platforms as well. I don't know if they ported it back to Amstrad CPC as well offhand, because that would be quite amusing. But yeah, the ST and Amiga versions drew a bit of criticism for the graphic style looking very similar to Bitmap Brothers' Gods, of all things. It doesn't have the sort of colourful cartoony style that this one does, and it went for a bit more of a sort of semi-realistic look. And that caused quite a few people to kind of write that game off a bit, I think, in its 16-bit incarnation, which is a bit of a shame because this is a enjoyable platformer. And I like it a lot because of the solid level design in this. It makes it feel like it's an open structure 2D platform game where you're sort of exploring and finding your way around a large open structure map. But actually, it's very tightly controlled where you need to go. Whoops! And the game just naturally leads you on the correct path. I'm doing terribly. Well, let's make up for that embarrassment, shall we? So your goal in this game is to, inevitably, rescue Maid Marian, but also to find all the treasures. And the treasures that you find along the way also double as checkpoints. So if you pick up a treasure, that's where you'll restart from if you die. Now, in order to progress through the game, you need to collect these keys, because each key you collect opens a door or makes a ladder appear or something like that. It has some sort of impact on the environment. And so to make it through the game, you'll need to collect all the keys. It is possible to miss some of the treasures, but you'll need the keys in order to actually move on. And there's some interesting mechanics in this. So, for example, you'll notice when Robin fires, he takes a moment to draw his bow before you can actually shoot. So you have to time your shots a lot more carefully than you would in sort of a standard platform shoot 'em up. And then you also have to very much familiarise yourself with the physics of how he moves as well. So he's got a slight bit of slidey momentum, a bit like in the old Mario games. And you can use that to slide under gaps like that there. So that's something you need to learn quite quickly. As you can see, this is sort of the second main area of the game, and it's expecting you to know how to do that. There's also certain enemies you can't kill, like these little troll things that are wandering along the ground there. You can't kill them because they're too low for your arrows to hit. And you'll notice that these guys with the crossbows, each time you shoot them, they change colour. And that reflects how many times you need to shoot them before they are defeated. So red is the weakest and silver is the strongest, I think. So this one here we need to time carefully. So we slide under, grab the key and get back over there before the Morning Star comes down and hits us. Lovely bit of timing-based platforming here. Oh no! I fell in the lava! Lava is instant death, as you can see. But because we picked up a treasure there, that's where we pick up from. Another one of these little buggers down here. And you see there's no space to jump over him at the far end, so we've got to jump over him here. Or just damage boost our way through, but end up doing that anyway. Health pickups are few and far between in this game as well, so if you can avoid damage boosting your way through stuff, then it's generally a good idea too. That's better. So now we got it. Oh no! Incompetence! Right, I can do much better than that. Let's just put my name in. Not that it matters, but, you know, it's a matter of pride. My excellent 10th place score. Right, again, let's do better this time. I really like the music in this game. There's something about the music that... I think this is Alistair Brimble, who did a lot of music for the Oliver Twins games. There's something about Alistair Brimble's music for the NES that makes it not sound like NES music. And it sounds much closer to the sort of music you'd get on the Commodore 64, I guess is probably the closest comparison. And I'm not sure if that's compositional technique, or if they had a different sound chip in the cartridge or anything like that, or if he was just really good at taking advantage of the NES sound chip, but there's stuff like this sort of arpeggiated harmony lines and that sort of thing. Really iconic 8-bit computer sounds, but on the NES. And that's cool. Because it's a cool 8-bit console paying homage to some of the coolest home computers in the world. And everyone living together in one big happy gaming family. Now this chap here is a good example of how you really need to understand the timing of the firing of the bow. Because otherwise you just won't be able to hit him. Well, you won't be able to hit him without taking damage anyway. Right, pretty much perfect clear on that first section. Onward! Yeah, when I first saw the... Oops. When I first saw the lineup of games on the Oliver Twins cartridge for this, and sort of heard the history of this game, I thought this was probably going to be the sort of throwaway game on the cartridge that was just sort of there as an interesting historical curiosity, but more than anything else. But I actually found myself enjoying this game a lot. It's a very different sort of game to the Dizzy games, which the Oliver Twins are probably most well known for, but it's got a lot of that same magic. It's got that sense of exploration and adventure. Got solid mechanics, interesting level design, infuriatingly challenging sections. Everything you'd expect from a good old 8-bit game. Oh! Poor timing. Right, just got to get back safely now. Out of my way to anything. No, no! Beautifully done. And onward! Missed. No, ooh, don't fall down there. Jump! And slide on your knees. And jump over the tiny thing. Avoid the shiny balls. Get the treasure and run! Okay, third section. Instant death ahead. Who doesn't like a bit of instant death? This bit is a good example of why the keys are important, because if you miss one of the keys on the previous area, then that moving platform won't be moving and you won't be able to progress. Water doesn't kill you, which is nice. Oh dear me. You can't shoot on the ladder, I don't think. We do need to get over there to get that key though. So how do we do that? I guess we have to jump from Spiky Ball Land. Oh no! Right, I got it this time. Up! Oh no, done it again. At least I didn't jump straight into flaming death this time. And hop! Wait for... Oh god, you fired 4, not 3. I thought they... Oh dear. What a mess. See, these guys are always firing the same patterns as well, so as long as you observe what they're doing, you can avoid taking damage, which I've obviously failed to demonstrate effectively there, but, you know. Demonstrating how to fail is just as important as demonstrating how to do it properly. Because you will fail in this game a lot. It's like Dark Souls. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Today. Oh, give me that life. No! I deserve that. I've pushed myself off the high score table though. Right, once more. Let's get it all right this time. See what I mean? Now, there's a certain sort of infectious, addictive quality to this game that's helped enormously by the music, it must be said. I love hearing this music to start the game with. It's just so blissfully cheerful. And the game is fun. It's very much one of those games that you sort of need to memorize in order to get through, but that's not necessarily a bad thing in a game like this. You can often feel yourself making progress with each time you play. And it doesn't matter if you don't, because it's just fun to play, even if you don't get any further than you did last time. And up over here. I don't know if you can see on the video, but you can actually tell where those spikes are because there's a slight red tint to one of the blocks that it's behind. So if you know what to look for, you can actually spot them in advance. So it's not as unfair as it might initially seem. Oops. Fire! Nope, wrong. Absolute perfection. Maybe we need to run into a spike or something now. And down we go. Alright, we're going to get this bit 100% right as well this time. Just you watch me. Play it cautiously. Let this guy come back over here, wait for the spider, and sneak. There's no time limit or anything in this game, so there's no need to rush. Oh, that's interesting. If you pick up a 5th heart, you get an extra life, but it takes you back down to 2 hearts. Worth it, I guess. Alright, just line up carefully for this one. And skid! Yeah, and again, if you look at where the spike comes out, that one, you can see a bit of red behind that block. So you can tell where it's going to come from. So, quite a surprising number of these old games that people often regard as brutally difficult or very unfair are. They provide you with a lot of the tools you need in order to survive. You just need to know what to look for. And those things are often a lot more subtle than they are in modern games. Stuff does still get telegraphed to you, but not in quite the same way some modern games would do it. Oh no! There goes that extra life. Ooh, that was nearly nasty. Right, let's deal with this archer first. You can do that by sneaking under his arrows in the water. Ouch. Ow! Consistently poor timing on my part there. I won't even try to defend that performance. Right, and hop. 3, 4. And hop. Duck. 2, 3, 4. And shoot! And duck. 2, 3, 4. And shoot! And duck. 2, 3, 4. And shoot! See? That's how we do it. That's how we Super Robin Hood. And for some reason you need to go over there to make that ladder appear. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's how it's supposed to work, but, well, that is how it works, so. Not getting up enough speed there. Under there. See the red bits on the blocks? That means there's a spiky thing there. Right, do I be greedy and go for the red thing? The heart, more commonly known as. And is he firing 2? Okay. And we're going to have to go down there eventually anyway, so may as well save it for when we need to go down there. Ow! Ow! Oh, this is unpleasant. Okay, don't think we can get up there yet, so we need to go back down here. Which takes us back down to a different section. Oh no! Yeah, I told you it was like Dark Souls. Ow. I'm getting into territory I don't know quite as well now, so that's my defense and I'm sticking to it. Very low on life. Sorry, my cat just attacked my elbow for no apparent reason. I think she must have been dreaming and woke herself up. Meg, what do you like? Oh, we did have an extra life. Fair enough. Can you not do that, please? That really made me jump. Ow. Oh, spiky thing. Right, now we're dead. I think that's for the best, because I just lost my concentration there altogether. Silly cat. Anyway, that is Super Robin Hood, originally for NES. Well, originally for Amstrad CPC, technically. And then reimagined for NES. And now available as part of the Oliver Twins collection, cartridge number 12 for the Evercade. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.